Something dead strange has happened to Christmas. It's just not the same as it used to be when I was a kid. In fact, I've never really got over the trauma of finding out that my parents had been lying to me annually about the existence of Santa Claus. To me, then, at the age of 11, Santa Claus was a bit like God, all-seeing, all-knowing, but without the lousy things that God allows to happen: earthquakes, famines, motorway crashes. I would lie in bed under the blankets. How crude the word blankets sounds today when we are all conversant with the TOG rating of continental quilts. My heart pounding and palms sweaty in anticipation of the Virgin Beano album. I would imagine big jolly Santa looking from his celestial sledge over our cul-de-sac and saying to his elves, "Give Adrian Mole something decent this year. He is a good lad. He never forgets to put the lavatory seat down." Ah, the folly of the child. Alas, now at the age of maturity, 16 years, 8 months and 22 days, 5 hours and 6 minutes, I know that my parents walk around the town centre, wild-eyed with consumer panic, chanting desperately, "What shall we get for Adrian?" Is it any wonder that Christmas Eve has lost its awe? 2:15 a.m. Just got back from the midnight service. As usual, it dragged on far too long. My mother started getting fidgety after the first hour of the co-op Young Wives carols. She kept whispering, "I shall have to go home soon, or that bloody turkey will never be thawed out for the morning." Once again, the nativity playlet was ruined by having a live donkey in the church. It never behaves itself, and always causes a major disturbance, so why does the vicar inflict it on us? OK, so his brother-in-law runs a donkey sanctuary, but so what? To be fair, the effect of the midnight service was dead moving. Even to me, who is a committed, nihilistic existentialist. Tuesday, December 25th, Christmas Day. Not a bad collection of presents, considering my dad's redundant. I got the grey zip-up cardigan I asked for. My mother said, "If you want to look like a 16-year-old Frank Boff, then go ahead and wear the thing." The Oxford Dictionary will come in useful for increasing my word power. But the best present of all was the electric shaver. I've already had 3 shaves. My chin is as smooth as a billiard ball. Somebody should get one for Leon Britton. It is not good for Britain's image for a cabinet minister to go around looking like a gangster who has been in the cells of a New York police station all night. The lousy Sugdens, my mother's inbred Norfolk relations, turned up at 11:30 a.m. So I got my parents out of bed and then retired to my room to read my Beano annual. Perhaps I am too worldly and literate nowadays, but I was quite disappointed at its childish level of humour. I emerged from my room in time for Christmas dinner and was forced to engage the Sugdens in conversation. They told me in minute, mind-boggling detail about the life cycle of King Edward potatoes, from tuber to chip pan. They were not a bit interested in my conversation about the Norwegian leather industry. In fact, they looked bored. Just my luck to have Philistines for relations. Dinner was late, as usual. My mother has never learnt the secret of coordinating the ingredients of a meal. Her gravy is always made before the roast potatoes have turned brown. I went into the kitchen to give her some advice, but she shouted, "Bugger off out!" through the steam.